Hello everybody, it's time for layout share for June 2022. I'm going to show y'all, first off, this is my 30 days of sketches here. This is the best of 30 days. That's a nice little chunk. And then I did have some hops that I participate in. And then also I had some scrappy time at Great American Scrapbook Convention. So I haven't even counted these. I'm not going to bother because I know it's close to 40 layouts, y'all. Sometimes I shock myself. The sketch challenge definitely pushes me because I have to get one done every day, and or it just pushes me. I get one done a day, and I do take my early morning time to get it done. So that's I get asked sometimes, how do you do so many? Well, I get up at 4:15 in the morning, so I do some before I go to the gym. And then maybe at lunch, because I do get to work from home, so I might work on it at lunchtime. So let's get started on the layout share so I don't take 100 years on this. The first layout, and again, all of these were the 30 days of sketches, so they should be basically in order. Apologies if you happen to go looking at the sketch and trying to match it up. It's not matched exactly, but theoretically it is. This one was fun. It was a mixed media background here, and I had a die that I picked up, which is a photo strip die. And then I've got, obviously, some little clusters of enamel dots. Y'all, I think this was an Echo Park collection. I do not want to lie to you, and I'm not going to go look at it. It's on. I do have videos for every one of these, by the way. So if you want to, you can go back and check on my playlist. And then I have a personal playlist. And, of course, then there's a playlist for the entire challenge. But I also have a personal playlist, so if you want to check those out. But I have a video for every one of these that will tell you all the collections if I don't remember. This is day 2. This had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pattern papers. I did not gut the back of these just because I was trying to use this kit up. This was like a mom's day, I think, or no, so sorry. Yeah, mom's day or something like that with Bella Boulevard, I think, maybe. Again, check the video. And I'd had some stickers and things from collection related to scrapbooking because this was from a scrapbook convention. 4x4 pictures, a couple of photo mats. It is up on foam. I did doodle around the edges of this one, and I put the date on it down here. The third one was a hip kit collection, Earth Day Skyline, and I like these fonts a lot. Like, I love these letters. They're great. I use a little foam tape underneath the edges of the flowers. Use some ephemera here. I did sprinkle some green, I think Lindy's Stamp Gang, if I'm not mistaken. And, of course, just have some little cluster here, here, and here. I like this sketch. This was neat because it has this little framed area here, which just builds you a little spot. A couple of photo. I did sketch the edges of these. Next one was a simple white cardstock background. This was using up a bunch of branding strips, which was nice. And then I used, this was from Chamel's Head in the Clouds. Really cute stuff, honestly. I love that little collection. I think I might have used it all by now. And then, of course, a thicker font with a little bit of glitter going on that kind of matched the little foiling on the dinosaur, the dragon, y'all. And this is my little baby, 2009 again. I was just kind of randomly going through pictures, so we'll see what I have here. Okay, this was from a Scrap Room Flavors of the Month. And I want to say this is Simple Stories. I do not recall the collection name, but it's really cute. It's got these little foam, like little... There's stickers, there's like a little ladybug, a couple of bees, some snails. Y'all, snails are adorable. I don't know why I like this so much, but they're so cute. And again, this is triangles with some layers and some tags. And I do glue my strings down in some of my tags, so you'll notice they don't move around. And then this is just pictures of my yard, flowers in the by the yard. This is a Cocoa Vanilla collection. I just love this collection. This one, I squeezed every bit I could out of this collection. I just adored it. The star I did cut. On the back side of it, I actually frankly, I used a ruler to kind of draw the 5 points and I cut it out. And then I used a white pen to doodle around the outside edges. And then these are chipboard pieces here with a couple of enamel shapes. And then they had these great little titles in that collection. So, and then I love this wood grain as well. This wood grain is just beautiful. And I did doodle around the outside edges of this, and I doodled around the outside edges in gray with this on these papers. I did not mat the photos technically. I mean, I guess these are kind of mats, but not exactly. Here is this is from a scrapbook collection. I think it was an exclusive collection. I do love this stripe here. I did gut the back of it. You'll see. I should tape it. Actually, I need to do that. Before I put it in my albums, I'll go back through. It had a circle element on the sketch, and I saw Kristen Foster over at Scrapping on the Fly. She used a string on one of hers before this one, and I thought, oh, that's clever. So I did glue down a little twine here for my circle element, and then I just have stickers from the collection, and then a fun thicker font here. This is me and my mama. We were shopping at a scrapbook store up in Branson on vacation. Oh, and also there was mixed media in here. So there's a pink. You know, oh yeah, there's just two colors. Should have made, I think I mentioned in the video, these should have been just a little bit longer, but you know what? By the time I was done. So, these were Dilutions colors, really pretty. And then I sprinkled some, you know, turquoise on there. This was, I might have been out of order here now, y'all. I'm not even certain. This is, what was this? This is a really old collection called Snap or something like that. It might have been Echo Part 2, but I did like to use the wood grain pieces here, or wood veneer pieces to kind of fill those out. And it's basically like all these tiny little photos, as you can see. And then I used these little spots to build little embellishment clusters. I kind of fell in love with the whole like grid design in the recent past. I don't really know why. I think because they're just, to me, they're just tiny little layouts that I'm building. And I just think they're kind of cute and fun. I did cut these little figure 1, figure 2, figure 3. They were a strip on the pattern paper, so I cut those out. And then I found some little stickers in a sticker book. This one was fun. It's a circle. Obviously, I picked up some circle dies. I think it was in May I picked them up. And they do a little stitching detail on the outside, and I think it looks really cool because I have, you know, a little cut there. And then I cut this out of a card with yeah, that's right, out of a cut apart with the die, and I think that turned out really neat. And then I did, I put like a paper plate or something down, so when I sprinkled my mixed media, it left that circle open. And the point of this sketch obviously was to kind of give yourself space to write a story, in a sense. So I was really pleased with that one, and that has a little foiling on the thickers there. This one was fun. I turned it into a shaker pocket. You can see that I've got beads in there that move around. I did cut this out basically by hand, and then I mounted the top piece here on some foam, and I just created my shaker pocket with a piece of acetate, and then a couple of doilies. These are actually pictures of my daughter using that funny little app now. I haven't used it actually since I made a few pictures, and I kind of got done with it. I was a little bored at that point. These little butterflies came from Hip Kit. They always have really great embellishments, and I think even this did. These are technically clear acetate. But when I tried to clear, it didn't show up, so I did put it on white cardstock. And then I just added pearls because I wanted to. I thought they looked really pretty. I had a whole sheet of them sitting here, and I thought, oh, those look really pretty. So that turned out fun. That's a fun, like, you know, the whole thing's just fun to look at. And it's also kind of thick, if I'm honest. Going in an album, that's going to take up some space. This is, again, Cocoa Vanilla. I remember the sketch looking a little different than this. I don't remember exactly, but I remember not having the triangle, but I kind of tweaked it, and I really love how it turned out. I didn't have much of the collection left in the way of papers. I think it was just basically this paper, and so I kind of used what I had, although I did love this stripe. And then I just kind of filled out these little things here. I don't recall now, like I said, I don't know if it's snowflakes or something like that, but it looks really cute. Enamel shapes here, and then it has these great chipboard letters to make up the title. And I love this little cluster up here too. Awesome, one of a kind. This turned out really cute. This was actually, I think, kind of waste from another piece of chipboard. Like it was on the inside, it had a phrase or something, and then the outside had something else. And I kind of pulled that out, and I thought, well, that looks kind of neat, even though it was technically, I think, waste. This one was fun. I had never made a shape like this before, so I had to kind of come up with this. I went on YouTube and looked up like pinwheels or whatever, and none of that was really right. So I ended up kind of just making it up, and it worked out. I was really happy. I had actually a piece left over that didn't match inside here. Like if I tried to use it, it wouldn't have done right. So that went away, but the rest of them, it worked well. And I doodled around the outside edges. Then just, of course, built out my clusters here. This photo is not a picture of a person, but it has meaning to us. So it's a little screenshot from the phone. And then I just added some stuff here to give it some dimension. This did come out of my stash, though. This was from an old, it was called like, again, Snap, like the Snap. It was like books or something like that. Almost like a Project Life type deal, I think, if I remember correctly. But that turned out really cute. I was happy with that. This one was pretty simple. It's basically a column design. You build your 3 columns, and then of course there was some stuff around the outside. And then this was, if I'm honest, I think on the sketch it was more of a journaling spot, but I did use it for my title. And then I just added these words with different heights using foam. And then I added some little bubbles here. The collection is I want to say it's 49 in market, but don't hold me to it. My apologies. Again, check the video. 3 photos on there. Really cute. This one, no, this is the 49 in market, y'all. So I don't know what that is. Oh, I know what this is. This is Santorini. I'm so sorry. I think it's Santorini, like Prima. Apologies. This is the 49 in market. This one was really fun. So on the sketch it showed, honestly, it had like different patterns, but I took a single 12 by 12 and cut it down and then just kept the pattern kind of in its place, but basically exploded it. And then added these little cutout. These were actually little pop outs from like a laser cut. And I really like these. I love the little butterflies. Of course, I've added the little, you know, enamel hearts and that sort of thing. This is my title. This was really cute. And this little bow, this little faux bow was really useful because on the sketch it actually showed string. I think it was bow or something on there. And I thought, oh, that's really fortuitous. That's a really gorgeous collection. This one was pretty fun. If I'm honest, in the sketch, it was a rainbow coming out of the corner here, but I had just gotten some new circle cutter and I wanted to use it. So I made it circles that kind of went out, and I thought it looked cute anyway because I did put my little tile around there. Really fun primary colors. And then I doodled around the outside just using a black pen to give it a little something something, and added some journaling there. And then of course there's all these little enamel dots mixed in there. This particular layout is Simple Stories Vintage. I think it's Indigo Garden or something. And this is when I got, Christy actually featured, we were able to volunteer to get featured on Instagrams. And so she shared this one, this particular day. I think I shared it with 4 other scrappers that we got featured on the Instagram account. So please make sure you check that out. Check out all the tags on those. Great interpretations. I'm always really impressed with how people interpret these sketches. Uh-oh. I don't know where this came from. This must not be there. That doesn't go there. That fell off somehow. I don't think I ever used that now that I say that. There's no telling how that came in there. But anyway, this was a bit of an angle. I think actually, in honesty, the sketch might have been a little more angled, but this is what I ended up with here. And I was really pleased with it. I had this fun foam title I wanted to use. This is simple, but really beautiful. And I did use a little bit of the Lindy Stamp Gang. This one was really fun because I don't know how to make dribbles. If you watch the video, you see me, I kind of, there's actually a brown dilutions up underneath here, but I could not get that to dribble. And so I ended up using a different second color, which I actually liked anyway, because I think it looks really pretty with these flowers behind here. So the two together, I think was just stunning. And I did add some little stamps behind all that before I then just layered the papers. And this was kind of getting to the bottom of my Fernwood collection. So I was really kind of happy to use it. I do love these kind of rubbery Thickers titles. I think those are great. And I didn't show it on camera, but I did use a date stamp to stamp this date here. And that's what it's on there twice because this chipboard was already glued down. But on the other hand, I kind of think it looks kind of, you know, artsy fartsy anyway. So it's cool. Little string on there. I did not glue this one down. I don't always glue them down, just only if I really want it to stay where it's at. And this one's okay to kind of move around a little bit. It's me and my daughter in Colorado. Thought that was really cute. This one was a fun, simple sketch. As you can see, it's got 3 photos. It was like, you know, this 6, again, a bit of a column design, or theoretically you can call it a grid design, whichever. The cool part was this really long title over here, the big long title. And then I added this really old little doodlebug border strip deal. But I was able to fit, you know, 3 photos, and it's just really, this was actually kind of simple compared, you know, from the day before, which I had done so much mixed media and work and all that. It was a nice little break. Again, I kind of made the comment, I'm not sure if Christy does it on purpose where she picks some that are a little more complicated or not. I really don't know. But it was nice for me because it's a little bit of a quote break in the sense it wasn't terribly complicated, and I was able to get this one out pretty quickly. And then this is the one, this is another Fernwood, again, kind of getting to the bottom though. There's a hexagon paper in that collection, so it's kind of neat because I do have hexagon dies, but because the pattern paper had hexagons in it, I just cut them apart, inked the edges, put those down. Then there's some chipboard pieces here, just a big old sticker. Oh, see, he doesn't go there. He goes up here, y'all. I'm going to glue that down. I'm going to set that aside. I'm going to set that over here so I can fix that. Then this one here is actually, as I recall, there was a bunch of circles maybe like a cut file or something like that, but I didn't really have anything like that. So I did cut this out of, I think it's Sweet Rushes, the collection, a Vicky Bouton collection. And I thought the circle behind looked kind of neat. And then there's these great ephemeras. And then of course this Dilutions colors are just stunning. They're just so intense and saturated. I just love them. This turned out really pretty. I was happy with it. Very tropical, you know, kind of fun. This one here is really old pictures. And I did actually gut this. So you can see I cut. I didn't tape this down either. Y'all, I've got to go back through. I get in a hurry. See, I try to do 30 or 40 layouts or whatever. It takes time and I got to hurry sometimes. This was obviously torn, I believe. I do not remember, y'all, where I got this collection. I can't remember now if I picked it up. If it's scrap room, it might be. Usually when I only have a few papers, and if I get this much, it's because I'm kind of wanting to hang on to it. Then again, that cool thickers title stuff there. And then just some cute little pieces in here. I did change this out. I believe this was actually going to be a 4x6 going this way photo, but I didn't have that. And so I ended up making it like this, where I have a journaling card here, and it's a little bit different. So I did go rogue a little on this sketch. Then this one here is, I was trying to use up, again, some of, I think the last, not last, but a little more of this collection. And I was kind of happy with this one because I thought it was cute. I was able to do like a mixed font title with a sticker, which is kind of fun. I do encourage you, if you have stickers like this, think about what you could make as a full title, like a long title. I do that several times where you kind of add to something else to make a longer title. And I think it looks really cute. And then just use some little stickers off of an old, really old sticker sheet that I had in my stash. I pulled these out from there. So I was really happy with that. That looks cute. And then I did do some Lindy Stamp Game sprinkles on there. It just looked like the water, you know, kind of splashed up to me. So I did like it. Now this is another one where I have glued the paper, the string down. This is a Vicky Bouton collection. Again, I think it's Sweet Rush again. And honestly, I just love this. The photo, I just love how the photo and the colors all go together. It's just really stunning to me with these bright colors against this navy cardstock. This did, I got a base of this from like the Scrap Rooms Flavor of the Month, which they sent this blue cardstock. I just love this navy blue cardstock. I like it. I just need to buy a bunch of it because I do love it. And then I think these fun little tiny puffy words are really cute too. And then of course I just put in, I did put some Nuvo drops on here. You can kind of see them, I think. You can see they're actually, it's a clear. So it takes on the color that's underneath it, which I think is really pretty. Then here I am again with my 49 and Market. And the neat part about this is this faux like lace here. That's not real lace, but it looks like real lace. And then I used some little, again, these are those punch outs where you punch them out of the little laser cut thing. Really nice, thick product here too. I love it. There's the title. A couple pictures here. This was really pretty. And I love these little bubbles, or these little, this one here has some foam underneath it. But they have a whole little set of these things. I think they're called like wishing bubbles or something like that. And then I did manage to get at least one Disney layout in. I have a whole bunch of Disney. I still need to do Disney, so I may need to do a little series on that. But anyway, this was from the Simple Stories Main Street, Say Cheese Main Street was these collections. So it's a little more softer colors, or a little less intense color palette. But it's really cute because, again, I've made a title out of multiple words, right? So I've got Wonder was like a random sticker on the sheet. Then there was like an ampersand. Now, why that was on there, I couldn't tell you, but it was pretty. And Magic. So I thought that was kind of neat. Used some puppy stickers and a couple of little enamel pieces. And I did get these little enamel pieces at the convention and in a booth. So those were really cute. Just filling in the stickers. Thought that was really cute. This is one of those. I did use some washi tape as well for my stash, and then I doodled around the outside of the edges. I did use black cardstock as a base. This one, I used some new dies that I picked up. I was really excited about those. Had different sizes, and that worked out well. This is from an older, this is from Jen Hadfield's Reaching Out. And I thought that worked together, and I love this large title here. I thought that was kind of cute. This technically had 2 photos in the sketch, but I made it work, so I'm happy with that. And then this was, this one here, I've actually tilted these more this way. The sketch kind of had it more like this, if I'm honest. But I wanted to use the stripes as my guide. And I think this worked out really cute. I mean, technically I'd have to take a look at it like this if I want to, see my mama or whatever. But I was happy with that. And then these were actually cut from another layout I had done, which I'll show you in a minute. I cut a whole bunch of these, and I thought, oh, I can reuse these. And I thought that just turned out really cute. And I was able to use a journaling card from the cut-aparts as like a journaling spot, and then able to use some thickers and just a flower up here. So I was able to use some of these flowers. I thought that would turn out really cute. And then this is from Obed Marshall's, mostly it's Fantastico. I think some of the ephemera might be from Especial, but mostly Fantastico. And then I had picked up a die at convention. It was $3, so I was really excited to use it. I will tell you, this took me forever to assemble because, well, I'm picky about the papers and I'm slow. I'm just slow about it. So this took me the longest. The whole thing on this whole layout, this took me the longest. This stuff was pretty easy. I just cut 6x6 squares and then cut them at a triangle. I did have to trim them down after I did that because I wanted to mat it on this white cardstock, but no big deal. And this is matted. These little photos are, that's really cute. So those are my 30-day sketches. Let me go in this little batch here. So these are either from a hop, mostly the Scrap Lift Crafternoon, or I just did them at convention. I think I'll remember which ones I did at convention. If I did it at convention, there's no video just because I never always set up a camera. This I believe was a hop, so there should be a video on this. Y'all, again, love, love, love this Cocoa Vanilla collection. Oh my gosh, it was, I just loved it. I fussy cut these stars out of the paper, I think. Yes, I'm pretty sure those are the fussy cut ones. It did come with ephemera that had stars, like this is from the ephemera, that's from the ephemera, but I'm pretty certain these ones I cut out from the fussy cut. And then, of course, these titles are great, chipboard stickers. Oh, just so much to choose from. And this mixed media, I'm not going to lie, when I started it, it scared me. I was scared of it. I thought, I don't know if I've done the right colors. I don't know, whatever, but it turned out really cool. I'm really happy with this. This is, I think, a Scrap Lift Crafternoon. I'm pretty sure it is. And the thing that I loved about this is this paste. I had picked this up with Peace Craft Love. I'll try to remember to put a link down below for that as well. She's got a great online shop. And I picked up this paste and a little stencil. And I do have a video on this one, so you'll see me kind of do that. I think this is actually something else. I'm so sorry. It wasn't Scrap Lift Afternoon. This is a Mixed Up Monday. So I also have a playlist for that, so you can check that out. And you can see on there that this was something kind of else. I don't remember what it was now, but I switched it out for the mixed media. But this turned out really cute. This is my daughter, and she's doing a little gardening there. I want to say this one was no video. I think I did this one at convention. So this is from that old Snap collection or whatever, which I think was the Echo Park. It's in one of these other layouts. If you go back and see it, you can see it. And then I just stuck a few little wooden buttons on here, and I did sprinkle some gold. I thought this turned out neat. I did the brick, I picked up a bunch of these, like what they called them, foundations or something. And again, if you're really, really interested, put a comment down below and I'll figure it out. But I picked them up. They're like foundation papers. And I thought the brick was cool because it went with this restaurant wall and stuff like that. So I was pretty pleased with that. This was also done at convention, so I know there's no video. I just picked up some papers and stuff too while I was at convention, just picking stuff up. And this went, I don't know what made me pick these, if I'm honest, something together for some reason. But anyway, this is just a picture of my daughter. She's doing like a hair flip as a modeling shoot. And then I really wanted to use these little flowers. I had won these or something, and I was like, oh, I want to use these. I think that's what I'm going to choose, this kind of peachy color here. But I thought this turned out cute. Little heart stuck on there. And then this was also done at convention. It was the first layout I think I used my Sweet Rush on. And I did a little bit of white pen doodling around the outside of this. I love this like turquoisey blue, like wood grain looking thing. I thought that was neat. A little bit of foam pieces in here, or puffy stickers in here, and just one or two little these matte white dots. Thought this looks so cute. This one also was from convention. This is a really old picture, so it's not going to be great quality, but it was the summertime after my daughter was born. She was about a year old, I guess, here, and I just thought the colors were really pretty. I say this was, yeah, I did this at convention, but I think the papers might have actually come from my scrap room, like a summer collection, because I can see some of this summer stuff in here. And then I also, these are those little flowers. It had like 2 or 3 of those colors of the flowers, but I like my little tag. And then I did use a little bit of mixed media on here. This technically, if I'm 100% honest with y'all, was a kit. I bought it at convention. My mother happened to bring a whole bunch of these Halloween pictures. I will tell you, this is not my, quote, normal style. I literally just thought to myself, I have a bunch of these pictures. I just need to slap them down on a layout. That sounds terrible, but I literally just was like, I don't have time to like think. I didn't really want to have to think too much. So I was walking around. There was a booth with a bunch of little kits. I think it was called like Scrapbook Concierge or something. And this was like already there. I had to switch it up a lot because I will tell you that their pictures, we were out there on the floor and I said to my mama, I said, were those vertical or horizontal pictures? She says, oh, I'm pretty sure they were horizontal. So I picked up a kit that honestly, it was all vertical. And so when I did get it, even though I started with a kit, I did have to rotate all the pictures. And so I did have to switch this up. But I'm not going to sit here and tell you it's the most overly complicated layout I've done. But I thought this was kind of cute with the little lasers and stuff like that. Just not my normal style, but it got me a layout done pretty quickly. Then I have, again, some more pictures that my mama brought me. This is my little baby. She's so cute. She loved that swing, just loved that swing. And so I did get into I think this is actually hip kit stuff, if I'm not mistaken. And I did sprinkle some Lindy Stamp Gang on here. Made myself a little cluster down here. I thought this was neat. I was really pleased that in my letter stash I have, well, this was a title. And then again, I've mentioned earlier, if you take something and then you can kind of build your title around it. So this says, just relax in the swing. And this was obviously a title word. And then I built this with actual, like, just letter fonts. Thought this turned out really pretty. And then this one is, again, I did at convention, so no video. This is my daughter and my sister. So she was holding my daughter. This is when she's first baby. She was less than 6 weeks old because I remember this outfit. And I just said favorite new aunt, which is funny because that's the only aunt she really has. but it was just kind of cute. And I had this little set. I think this is called Summer something. I think it's, I don't know, y'all. I'm sorry. I could probably find out again if you need to know. This is Sweet Rush, but I know this is a different collection. It's like Sunset or Summer or something like that. It's very soft. I still have some over there, not a lot. But I wanted to use some of this stuff here. I like this. This stuff right here came off of a whole sheet of these little words. And then I built that one out of my own. Now, this one was a scrap lift afternoon, and we were scrap lifting Miss Tara. So you can check out that. She actually had florals going in a ring, and I decided to do these little cards. This is what I mentioned on this other layout where I had cut all these cards. I just knew I had cut too many, but that was okay. And so this is a whole little like scrap one that's kind of fun. Had some sequins, little mixed media. I didn't get to see as much of the mixed media as I had hoped, but I made I think my pictures might been a little bigger than what she used on hers. And so by the time I built my circle, I was you couldn't see my mixed media anymore, but I still think this is cute. It's fun. It's meant to be like, just, you know, it's just fun. And then this is me and my mama. And again, on this one, I've used some of that. Actually, this was a different kind of paste or a different kind of glaze or whatever. But I did use a stencil here and here. And then I have sprinkled some Lindy Stamp Gang. And then I just built, you know, a title. Well, that's actually an ephemera piece of title. But I did use some wood veneer, which I thought was really pretty. This was Hip Kit. These papers were Hip Kit. This is not. This came in the kit. They were actually black and white. And I colored them with a gold pen, the little pieces that you can see there. So that was that. So that is all my layouts. Like I said, I think I got something like almost 40 layouts, if I'm not mistaken, this month, y'all. That is just crazy. Let me know what you think. I hope you like and subscribe and all good things. And we will talk to you next time. Bye.